Okay, so we've got our first piece here that we're planning on sanding down and prepping. We're going to start with the fairing since it's a smaller piece. I'm going to start peeling the sticker off, which I started to get to work to a little bit, and then maybe break out the sandpaper and start seeing if we can get some of these scratches out of the way. I also picked out some plastic metal body shop putty, so if we need to, we can maybe fill these. Some of them are pretty deep, so I might end up throwing that on there, letting that dry, and then sanding it down. But this is our test piece, so we're allowed to make mistakes, hopefully, and let's get to it. Okay, so we're getting most of the stickers off right now using the isopropyl alcohol. I'm going to try some glue gun in a bit just because this is being pretty stubborn. What's funny is I thought this was all one sticker originally, but it's actually individual stickers. And this is all this lettering here is just empty space in that sticker. So every time I try to peel away, it's ripping at the letters and just kind of making it a pain in the butt there to get off. So we're gonna keep working at it here a little longer, and hopefully we get this off and we can start sanding in a bit. All right, here it is. Most of the glue is off. It's pretty good. Came out, I mean, that was easier than getting the sticker off originally. You can see there's a lot of scratches in here. We're definitely going to need to do a good amount of work to this. So because some of these are kind of deeper, I don't know if I want to just go straight ahead and sand it. I'll maybe sand a little first and then try and maybe use that plastic metal stuff we were talking about earlier. We'll try and throw that some in here as well, and we'll go from there. So stay tuned. Let's see what we can get going. Okay, so we started sanding, and I think you can see in the reflection some of those deeper scratches. The 180 is not really, or whatever it is, isn't really getting it out. I could keep digging at it, but I think we may do a thin layer of that plastic metal putty just to make sure that that gets covered. We're probably gonna have to do it a lot more over here where I scratched it in a few areas with the razor. Probably not the best way to get those stickers off, but I mean, I'm just doing what I know here. So we'll have to dive in there a little more, but this is coming out pretty good, I guess. So let's move on to this section here, and then you know, this little area over here, we'll just try and hit everything, see what we're gonna need to do, and go from there. Okay, so I just went ahead and sanded everything. There's a couple of trouble spots. We're definitely going to put some plastic putty on here. I'm just going to use some more isopropyl alcohol to wipe down everything that we just did. Clear up any of the dirt and grease. Let that dry. Get my little rubber band ball out of here. And then try and apply some of this body shop putty here on my little applicator. We're going to do a nice thin once over in some of these trouble areas. Hopefully nice and smooth, so we'll give it a few minutes to dry out and go from there. Okay, there it is. This is our completed project for the day. Didn't take very long. I'd say probably been sitting here an hour or so. Cat stuff. So yeah, I think it's looking pretty good. We'll finish sanding tomorrow since this takes a couple of hours to dry, I guess, 2 to 4 hours. And I want to make sure it's 100% before I start going at it again. So maybe tomorrow I'll start another video and see where we go from there. But, you know, you can see, it's not super clean. We're not perfect here, all right? Nothing's perfect. Yes, honey. That's Madison. Maybe she'll make an appearance too. But, what's up, baby? Okay, in a minute. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. And I'll see you in the next clip.